What's going on, everybody? This is John Jake Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Realignment Dynasty here on NCAA 14, featuring that college football revamp, of course. We are out here, man. We have officially hit that halfway part in the season, and we're doing solid, man. 4-2 overall in our first year as the head coach, but we are taking on a team that could present some challenges, right? We're taking on Purdue here in this episode. They have a better offense than we do on paper, but our defenses are about the same. Yet Lee Corso, given that Purdue is the home team, Lee Corso going to be rocking with them. So got to prove that Lee Corso curse is a little bit real. Go out there, handle business. They are on a 2-game losing streak as of right now, so we're gonna go ahead and see if we can go out there and extend that losing streak up to 3. But should be a really good episode, guys. I hope you're excited for it. If you are, make sure you go ahead, smack that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have to be brand new. We are on the path to 2K as we're recording of this episode, man, and I'm trying to make it happen, man, before the end of the month. So with that being said, I will see you guys on the field for this great Mid-Eastern Conference matchup on NCAA. Let's get it, boys. Alright, boys, so we got ourselves a 2-game winning streak right now. I'm trying to extend that thing to 3. Let's go ahead and take care of business against this Purdue squad, as they actually are going to start running the football to start this game. Very interesting, Purdue known as a program to, produce some air raid quarterbacks. Drew Brees, of course, being the most notable, as they'll hand it off to Parks again. We are having struggles with this run game early. We give up a first down to start this game. So they get a 1st and 10 to work on. And how about this? We was ready for the run this time. Scott Parks gets absolutely blown up in the backfield, man. 3rd and 17. Let's go ahead and get these boys off the field real quick as they try to throw for the first down, and they choose to throw it away. Let's go. So we'll go ahead and take ourselves over on offense as we have our first possession of the game. As we'll start with a little slants pattern to get our quarterback nice and warmed up, and we will complete our very first pass of the day. Ronnie Harvey going to make the catch. He's going to pick up a gain of 10 to move the chains. Let's see if we can get ourselves past midfield here as we face some pressure. Nobody was open downfield. 3rd and 19, not where we want to be. So just trying to, play it safe here at this point. Don't really have the athletes to get that big explosive play, as we'll just go with the halfback screen. And we do pick up a decent amount of yards, but not nearly enough for the first down. So we got to go ahead and punt this football away yet again. As now we got another 1st and 10 coming up. Winston's going to hand it off to Parks, and Parks, he steamrolls over our defender, and he'll pick up a gain of 11. First down all by himself, as we try to go ahead and load this box up a little bit as they run. Oh no, not the Wildcat. We're going to get done dirty by the Wildcat, as that man is going to be gone like a girl in a country song. Touchdown, Purdue. And Scott Parks does us dirty from the Wildcat formation. And they're going to get 6 points, taking this thing all the way to the crib. And the sad part is, we had multiple opportunities to bring this guy to the ground. We just couldn't get it done. So we're down 7-0 early here, as we have the ball once again here. 2nd and 10. We will get it out to Corey Ross, who will go ahead and make the catch for us. We'll pick up a gain of 15 there. We make Purdue pay for it for bringing that blitz up against us. So we'll throw again here on another 1st and 10. Gray trying to throw it over the middle. We had 2 separate guys open, and this could be brought back to the crib. Thankfully, it wasn't. But oh my goodness. Not the start that we were looking for, man. We had guys open. We just completely missed them. That's not a bad decision. That's just a bad throw that leads to that interception. But that's the reality for our sliders, man. We don't have the, the best quarterback. Quarterback's okay. but by any means should be carrying our team or anything like that, as they are going to cash in on that interception that we have. Randy Winston's going to get his third rushing touchdown of the season, and Purdue going to make this 14-0, and it might get worse because we go 3 and out on our next possession as we try to bring Winston down. We can't bring one person, not two, not three. It takes 4 guys to bring this guy down. Imagine that. The quarterback, we're having issues taken down in the backfield as the tackling issues continue to be prevalent here early in this game. It's like we forget to tackle here on the road. It's an insane thing. But 3rd and short coming up. We got a chance to get him off the field. They're going to try to throw for the first down, and you're not getting away from that. Not today. You're not getting away from that. And they settle for a field goal, but definitely a rough spot for us here. We're down 17-0 already. So here we are in the second quarter, man. Not the quarter that we wanted. Definitely a really rough quarter. We'll see if we can play better here in this second as they send a blitz, and we cannot take advantage. He had a really good call there on defense. So now 3rd and 6 coming up for us here. We got a 4-wide set out on the field as Gray is going to drop back in the shotgun. I got Corey Ross open, but not only does Corey Ross drop it, but it lands in the hands of the defender. It's going to count as an interception for David Henderson, but that is not the quarterback's fault. Corey Ross just came down with that pass, man. Like, you're not helping your quarterback. Get better, you know, but nothing we could do now. 3rd and long. Let's see if we can get him off the field. Forced that 3 and out as they set up a screen here, and there was nobody that goes with Mitchell, and it goes for a 20-yard reception. We get bamboozled by that screen. And now Purdue gets a fresh set of downs to work with as Winston is just going to go ahead and tuck this thing away. He will slide for a gain of 5. That kind of rhymes. As now, 2nd and 5 coming up. They're going to run it with Winston once again. And all the space in the world, despite the fact that we called a blitz there. Still finding holes in our defense, even with the blitz. And speaking of blitzing, we do that again, but this time Chris McNeil is going to get his very first carry of the day. That goes for a gain of 9. And just struggling to stop this rushing attack as they continue to pound us on the ground. Almost like they're running a train on us, man. Like, not because they're Boilermakers, but, you know, we're just struggling here, man. I would never thought I would struggle against Purdue of all teams, you know, saying that as a Ohio State fan, as Randy Winston, he's going to land on another defender here, and they're going to get a touchdown off of that. Like, what is there to, what can I do there? Like, we could have played better defense, but, you know, EA just really don't want us to be great, man. We can't get anything going, and down 24-0, man. Not where I want to be by any stretch, but we got to get something going here. As we'll try to throw downfield. We get it. We're going to settle for over the middle to Ronnie Harvey. Because we don't get the passing play that, you know, we were looking for. Not doing a great job, you know, winning the one-on-ones. But now, 1st and 10. Gray, we're going to get out to the right-hand side. I got a man open. Is it going to get there? It does. Ben Young is going to come down with it. 53-yard catch. And we get our very first red zone opportunity of the day. We got to take advantage. We'll see if we can do that as Anthony Williams. He's been held pretty quiet in this one, but we finally get a decent carry with him. Let's see if we can punch it in here. 1st and goal. Gray going to get it out to the left-hand side. Trying to get it to Ben Young again. But Lester James is going to break it up. And fast forward a couple plays later, Billy Hammond is actually in the game because we actually saw Gray get hurt off screen. And what do? You got to rely on the people around you. And Billy Hammond, man, he makes a smart decision here. First pass attempt, I think, that I've seen with this guy. Like, when the game actually matters. Finally got a touchdown on the board. If we can get this 2-point conversion, we can get it down to a 2-possession game. And sure enough, we are going to squeeze it in there for Jason Higgins. And so we do cut it down to 2 possessions. And look at this. We do end up getting a 3 and out. Billy Hammond still in the game. We'll see what this kid's got. True freshman. Able to get it out to the guy who got that 2-point conversion for us, Jason Higgins. He's going to get a nice grab here. 27-yard catch. Feeling the momentum on our side. Going to get it on the ball. As we'll throw again here on 1st and 10. Billy looking for... Looks like it's Higgins once again, but just led him too far. And at that point, Andrew Gray, he's feeling better about himself. He is back in the game. We'll see if he can finish off this drive for us here, as we almost get the first down with Anthony Williams on the dump off. But instead, we got to go ahead and take our second timeout. It's now 3rd and inches coming up. See if we can pick up this first down. Have struggled with the 3rd down conversions. As we get it out to Ben Young, it's going to lead to another red zone opportunity. Okay. Not how we wanted to play in this first quarter, but we're hanging in there. We're playing tough as we try to get it to the left-hand side. Get it out to Corey Ross. And Corey Ross with the presence of mind to get out of bounds. So that will set up an opportunity to try to get it into the end zone here. We're going to run it with Anthony Williams, try to catch him off guard. And Anthony Williams actually almost punches it in there for us, but we did have to settle for a field goal, as that does end up wrapping up the first half of action. 24-11 being the score, man. So, listen, that first quarter was really bad for us, but we are chipping away at this score. It's something that I wanted to see. And now we get the ball to start the second half. Can we make something shake here? 2nd and short. Prime. Play action down. Gray looking. Right-hand side. Ben Young makes the play on the ball. 28-yard catch. And once again, we are in Purdue territory. And Ben Young just having a fantastic evening. Already got 100 yards on the day. We got to turn that production into points, though. Only 11 points. Clearly not going to be enough to win this game. We're going to need a lot more than that. As we got another 3rd down coming up. Going to try to run for the first. Purdue does have 8 guys in the box. Sisk, the backup tailback, in the game and does just enough to pick up the sticks. As this leads to yet another 1st and 10. Gray trying to throw over the middle, and Jason Higgins drops it. That was going to be a difficult throw anyways, but again, you got to help your quarterback. You hate to see it. So we run it back here on 2nd and 10, and we'll just keep it on the ground this time. Do a little read option. First time that we call a read option today. This playbook doesn't utilize the options as much as we were at Troy with Oklahoma, but we are using a different coordinator's playbook, not our own. As we'll throw again here, 3rd and inches, trying to get it down, but it's nearly intercepted. Aaron Gant almost slams the door. But we will go ahead and settle for a field goal there. And it does cut it down to 10 points. So we are still chipping away at this thing. But can we find an answer for Randy Winston? He has just been running all over our defense. And I got spies too. It seems like I've had a decent number of spies in this game. But it just has not been working so far. And when they do decide to pass, he's not that bad at it either, as Tim Smith is able to make a play on the ball. But a few plays later here, 3rd and 14. Maybe this is what we need to get back in the game. Let's see. Winston dropping back. Going to try to throw it, but it's intercepted. Jason Wade makes a play on the ball, man. Let's go. Starting off in Purdue territory, we got to take advantage now to get us back in this game. Can we make the comeback train happen? I would sure love to see that. Great ball skills by Jason Wade, by the way. And now our offense takes over. Let's see if we can take advantage of the turnover. 1st and 10. Gray dropping back. We get hit as we threw the football, but we still manage to get it out to Corey Ross. He gets his 3rd catch of the day. It's now 2nd and 4 coming up. Gray hands it off over the middle of the field. Gets it out to Anthony Williams. And Anthony Williams picks up the first. As we got another 2nd down coming up. Gray going to try to throw downfield. Looking for the left-hand side and gets it out to Ronnie Harvey. Okay, red zone opportunity. Let's punch it in. 1st and 10. Gray dropping back, looking for somebody to get open, looking for the end zone. And I don't know what Andrew Gray was looking at, but it was not there. It was simply not there. And we fumble a golden opportunity to close the gap on these guys. So we got the turnover. We get it down to a borderline goal line situation, and we come away with nothing still. That is a depressing outlook. And now we got to hope that our defense can go ahead and keep us in this game, as Winston will drop back once again. 2nd and 7, and this time he goes out to Tim Smith, who gets laid out, but still makes the catch anyways. So another first down for the Boilermakers, as Winston will go ahead and tuck this ball away. Nobody reacting on our defense, man. That's why we need to recruit a little bit better, so that we can get some athletes out here. Get some studs in our defense for sure. Because, like, we got a decent team. You know, that's the type of team that will, you know, make one of these obscure bowl games. But, you know, if we want to, like, compete for national championships, conference championships, we got work to do, obviously. As Scott Parks, actually, he's going to pick up the first down. As it's another 1st and 10. They're already on our side of the field, as they're going to hand it off to Brown. He's got some space on the exterior and picks up a gain of 6. They're able to extend that outside run game. Another 2nd and 4 coming up, is Winston going to fake the option, and Presley gets danced out of his shoes, but he does recover and make the tackle. Definitely should have had him in the backfield, though, as this Boilermaker squad is looking to finish strong to finish the 3rd quarter, but we might slam the door on a touchdown opportunity, as Kenneth Wood able to lay the lumber. And one thing Purdue has struggled at is 3rd down. They're only 1 for 7. Winston looking over the middle to Jolly, but Jolly cannot come down to catch. And the last play of the 3rd quarter does lead to a field goal. So we got to get those 4s up in the chat, in the, you know, comment section, whatever you're watching this, man, because right now it's not looking good for us here. 2-possession game. Our first possession of the 4th quarter did end up being 3 and out. So definitely work to be done. Is now 3rd and 11. Winston getting out to the right-hand side, and Brown was wide open. We give up a first down on a 3rd and 11. That just makes the blood boil, man. But a 1st and 10 nonetheless, as we need our defense to shake it off as we blow up Randy Winston in the backfield. Don't try that scramble on us. We are going to find a way to make it not worth your while. And now another 3rd and long. This time it's 14 yards. We got to get a stop. Winston, we get to the quarterback, but he gets the ball off. And we give up another 3rd down conversion. On 3rd and 14, just dealing some backbreakers for us. And now time's starting to become a little bit of an issue here, as we're getting down to the last, 5 or so minutes of this game. It might start to become a little bit more of a concern. Is now Winston in the shotgun formation on 3rd and short. They're going to try to run for the first down, and we had guys there. We just couldn't make the play. That's so frustrating when you play it right and they still get the first down anyways. But at least this time around, we do a little bit better with the run defense. We get them to yet another 3rd and long, 4th 3rd down that they get on this drive. Maybe the 4th time is the charm. It certainly wasn't the first 3. As Winston will actually throw for it here on 3rd down, and they get another 3rd down conversion. Just backbreaker after backbreaker, and they're starting to get time off the clock here as they're starting to run it down. I want to save all of our timeouts because we're going to need to drive downfield twice, and that does help us. We do end up making sure that the time does stop. They settle for a field goal, though. And down 30-14, we need a miracle. This could be one of them, as Corey Ross actually makes a big catch. Let's go. Get ourselves on the ball real quick because we got to move. 2 minutes left to play in the game. Williams Gets it across the 10-yard line. It's a first down. Can we punch it in the end zone quickly, though? Second and goal. Looking over the middle. Gets it to Robertson, but he's stuffed on the 1-inch line. As we try to run it in the end zone ourselves, try to catch him off guard with the quarterback draw. But we end up getting stuffed there. Did not get the push that we were looking for on the offensive line. It's now 4th and goal. We have to go for it. Gray dropping back, gets it out to Jason Higgins. And we get it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And it does cut it down to a 10-point game, but we need to go get this 2-point conversion if we want to make it a 1-score game. Let's see if we can pick it up here. 4 to 2-point conversion. Gray in shotgun. They send the blitz, and nobody is open. We try to run for it, and the defense catches up to us, so it stays a 2-possession game. That's what you get for calling that center play. As we'll go ahead and take a look at the special teams. I don't play special teams, at least in this series, because that makes it a little bit harder on me. It feels like in the past, my special teams play has had some impact on games, but look at the CPU, man. We pick up the onside kick, so we give ourselves a chance here, a little sliver of hope. Really wish we would have gotten that 2-point conversion, because this would have made this comeback a lot easier, as we're looking for somebody to get open downfield, and it's broken up. Ryan Austin not allowing that to happen. So now, 2nd and 10 coming up. Going to try with the 4 verts until it hurts. Gray dropping back, looking over the middle. We're going to try to go for Robertson, and he gets flipped in the air. Makes a fantastic play. And now we get on the ball. 30 seconds left. Looks over the middle, but it's inaccurate. John Jones almost sealed the game. And now we get to that point where, do we settle for the field goal or do we go for 6 here? I really want to try to go ahead and make sure. I think we need to go for a touchdown here, just because if we do get the onside kick again, it'll be a lot easier to drive in the field goal range, in a couple of plays, and doing like another touchdown in like the same amount of time, right? So definitely a risk here doing that, because how do you handle these situations as Jason Higgins drops that pass. So now 3rd and 7. If we don't get the first down, obviously got to go for the field goal. So let's see what Maurice Gray's got. Andrew dropping back, going to try to throw it towards the end zone, and Ben Young, he's going to come down with it, man. Let's go. Touchdown, Spartans. And how do we want to play this? Do we want to go for the 2-point conversion, or do we settle for the extra point? We'll do the extra point and hope we can get this onside kick to keep our hopes alive here. If we don't get this, the game is over. And we got a pretty solid bounce here the second time around, but Marvin Mitchell does a really good job there of making sure that he gets his hands on the football. And look, it was a really spirited comeback that we ended up having there in that 4th quarter, but at the end of the day, we dug ourselves in way too big of a hole. We were down 24-0 early, and we just couldn't bounce back completely. But good effort for our guys. Unfortunately, this game does not go our way. So this was definitely a game that we lost in the 1st quarter and a half, because we built ourselves a 24-0 hole, and we did a good job of chipping away at it, but we are still not the type of team that can just casually get in these big holes and then work their way out of it all the time. I mean, we have to play better. We have to start better. And starting better starts with the quarterback position. Andrew Gray, he got a little bit better as the game went along, but 18 for 33 overall, 2 at 98. Did have a couple of touchdown passes, but 3 interceptions that, to be fair, one of them definitely not his fault, but we can't have those type of turnovers on the road if we want to win these road games. But did get to see the true freshman Billy Hammond, and honestly, Billy Hammond was solid, stepping in emergency situations, 4 for 6, 47 yards, touchdown, no picks. He was actually pretty solid. I don't want to throw him in as the starter yet, because there's a huge gap between him and Andrew Gray. but it's good that we have a backup that we can rely on. Now, for the rushing game, we didn't do much with the rushing attack. Anthony Williams was our main man, though. 17 carries for 66 yards. It was hard for him to find space. Receivers, the drops were a little bit better. We only had 3 drops in this one, but with that being said, could definitely still have some things to work on. Ben Young was really good, 5 for 123. He ends up with a touchdown to go with it. Anthony Williams also found the end zone through the air. And then Jason Higginsey, freshman redshirt out of Bridgeport, Michigan. He ends up with 2 catches, 29 yards, and a touchdown. He did, however, have a couple of drops. Now, defensively, it was an up and down performance. They played better in the second half, but the damage was already done. Anthony Adams and Lance Muhammad did each have 7 tackles on the day. Kenneth Wood, though, was all over the field for us. He is going to be in the NFL someday. I'm going to tell you right now. 6 tackles, 5 TFLs, 2 sacks. He was really impressive in this one. Part of a group that managed to get 6 sacks on the quarterback. Mike Clark was also able to get a couple of sacks, and then so did PJ Fontenot and Cedric Presley, also a part of that defensive line. Now, the only turnover that we did end up forcing today was Jason Wade. He ended up with 4 tackles, 3 of which were solos. He did, however, have an interception that thought could have brought us back in the game, but it just wasn't meant to be. Checking in on the Blue Raiders, as they did get the opportunity to play one of the best teams in college football right now, the Kentucky Wildcats. Mid-Tennessee is going to fall short. Coach Gentry's squad is going to fall to 2-4 after a 38-21 loss. They were competitive, but they just didn't have the horses to keep up with this Kentucky team. So next episode, we will have a little bit easier of an opponent for us as we return back to the confines of our home stadium. And we take on the Akron Zips, who are in this conference. Now, they are similarly rated, but they aren't having as good of a season as we are, 2-5. They're definitely struggling a little bit, but we have a chance to go ahead and turn things around here. Let's see if we can get back on track in the next episode. But in the meantime, though, I hope you enjoyed today's content. And if you did, make sure you go ahead, smack that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you have to be brand new as well, as we are closing in on 2,000 subscribers. We are on the verge, and I got a little bit something special planned. So if you want to find that out, hit that subscribe button and noti bell for sure. But with that being said, this is John Jake Gaming on the mic signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.